Okay. There's YouTube. I think it's about a 50-50 shot of whether or not it ever actually starts. Okay, everything is up. We are all set. Okay, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I am so glad you could be here today. I am, as always, pop the knuckles early, your master of ceremonies, the Richard. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see you guys. I am happy to be here. I am happy to be returning to... Oh, wait, hang on a sec. Probably should, like, make sure the game is actually working right. Yep, there we go. Some oxygen not included. I did actually play a little bit of the game after, I'm not gonna lie, I kept playing it a bit after we left. After we left off last night, I wanted to try out a different biome just to see how it worked. And it was honestly not as different as I thought. I mean, it was very, very different. It was very different trying out the what was the one that I tried out? The, oh, shoot. The, forest biome, something like that. There we go, now it's adjusted. Which is very, very, I don't know. I think I got to, like, to cycle. Try the prehistoric one. I don't have the pack. I don't. No, Allie, spend your own, no, Allie, spend money on food. Spend your own money on yourself. Good, heard Chicago's... Whoa, Chicago's bad right now. Really? No, Allie, spend money on food. Chicago's bad right now. Wait, what's going on in Chicago? Wait, let me see. Let me see. Wait, what's going on in Chicago? Oh, no, we're going to... Oh, shit. Oh, God. More protests. I mean, Chicago always gets bad during protests. Thank you, Allie. I don't need you to buy it for me. We are perfectly good. And also, I don't want to restart. I want to continue with this one anyway. You know what? In a couple of days, about Chicago, New York, Los Angeles. Yeah, that's the big three. Chicago's kind of become the runt. But let me see here. I'm checking out oh, you know what? Let's go into some news. Let's check it out real fast. You know, we'll I wanted to check out some stuff anyway. Let me see real fast here. I'm kind of curious. What is going on? Let me mute the actual game. We'll check it out real fast. Ooh, Brett Cooper has a new video out. Also, that's later. That's not for stream. That's not for stream. What is going on? Is it more ice raids? I mean, the ice raids continuing was always going to continue. Okay. Looks like more just more No Kings stuff. I mean, it seems like Chicago being Chicago. I appreciate the concern, though. Thank you, Bishop. Much appreciated. I appreciate it. Well, the next city... I mean, it... As far as... Oh, are we gonna get super deep into, like, United States lore as far as, like, the most important cities? I mean, historically, it's been New York, Chicago, Los Angeles... Chicago being the sort of stop... That's why Chicago is the center of the rail network and the big hub as far... because it's been... As far as northern v. southern United States ideology, demography, and culture, the big three hubs of northern culture, the divisions you see in the Civil War and extending all the way to today are New York, Chicago, Los Angeles. Might not have been Los Angeles at the time, but New York and whatever would have been the center of California at the time. You know, those are the big three. Chicago has always held a weird place. What does that No Kings thing mean? Is it some sort of protest over that fucking gunman? No, it's not related to the Minnesota gunman. It's essentially an anti-Trump protest that the left is holding. Donald Trump used the 200 or 250th anniversary of the United States Army as an excuse to throw what turned out to be a pretty limp military parade in Washington, D.C. And then the Democrats used that as an excuse to mobilize and held No Kings protests in over 2,000 American cities, which also included the riots that broke out in LA. That was a No Kings protest that then got really, really bad. Chicago actually was surprisingly peaceful. I wasn't a real big fan of political talk, but willing to learn. But I do, if you have a positive voice during stuff going on, it could be a huge thing to people following you. You know, it's all about figuring out a way to get the algorithm to not bury it, but I'm open to that. The funny thing is, despite my strong political messaging, well, not messaging, I mean, I don't need people to hear my politics, but my strong political views, the thing I hear the most from people as far as when I talk politics is more often than not, I don't hear people saying like, oh, I strongly believe this, or I strongly believe that. You know, that's why I think over time I've kind of rolled back with the politics. I mean, I went from like being a miniature painting channel to ramping into politics, and I've since kind of rolled back, especially since the election, because the sentiment I get the most from people is usually that like the politics feels over their head. They don't want to deal with it. It's confusing. It's a mess. They want to kind of wash their hands of it. And I don't blame them for that. It is a mess. It is wild, and it is confusing, and it is, honestly, full of lies. All kinds of lies. So I don't blame people not wanting to be into it. But yeah, but Chicago, I think, was actually surprisingly not bad. I haven't heard about continuing stuff, but I mean, I gotta be honest, Chicago kind of is just bad. And I don't know, maybe... Hello, Azure, welcome in. Welcome in, Saul, as well, by the way. I mean, Chicago's a different level, man. Chicago, I could go on a whole rant about Chicago, but maybe that'll be a video one day. I mean, Chicago is a whole can of worms culturally. The Midwest is a whole can of worms regionally. The relationships between Chicago, Los Angeles, and New York, and their relationships to federal strength are their own can of worms. And then, of course, the fallout from the U.S. Civil War, which was 150 years ago, which is the roots of how slavery was toppled as an institution in the South, which then relates to the current state of Black America, and it's a lot of I mean, like all things, it's a thousand things colliding all at once. Doing No Kings thing. I mean, I'm sure there was in the Carolinas, but I mean, here it was pretty decent actually. There were a couple hundred people here in Champaign, and Champaign's not a big city. So, I mean, they've gotten pretty decent in the Democrat states. It's like 250 people here. Yeah, in the Democrat states, they've had pretty decent turnout, but they've been mostly peaceful. For them, like, LA, Seattle, like the Democrat cities you would expect to riot and break shit did, you know? But for the most part, they were pretty peaceful and didn't do much. But also, counterintuitively, the whole point of the No Kings protest was being mad about Trump, the dictator, Trump. Meanwhile, Trump's military parade was limp as shit. Like, the crowds weren't even full. Like, the number of soldiers he got to march in it wasn't even that good. And, like, it's ultimately a show for the U.S. Army, but, like, you know, they got more traction as far as recruitment when they did the jets, when the Air Force did the jet flyover at the NASCAR race, and they probably did for this, you know? I'm not too big into politics or anything about the world, but I'm also willing to learn about what's going on. That is the best attitude to have, honestly. I think throwing your weight behind a particular political party or affiliation these days is a mistake. The most important thing you can ever do is just be open to other ideas, be open to other viewpoints, and try to be receptive and understanding. That's the most important thing these days, you know? People who just protest about the Gaza war and the economy. Yeah, I mean, oh, Gaza. That's a... You got a wine ad. Because I'm Muslim. I don't know. Maybe it says something about South Asia. we're mega Republican states. They wasn't getting any support here. Lol. I wouldn't expect them to. I wouldn't expect them to. Probably about. I mean, even here where there was a big amount of support, it was mostly like bored little old ladies. You know, like it was. I mean, it's you know. My parents are a bit too into politics. It's a giant clusterfuck, and I'd rather learn from someone who's chill and gives true knowledge. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I can do that. You know, I hear that a lot all across the Western Gen Z scape in Australia, Florida, here in the Midwest, and in the UK. I hear that pretty consistently. I hear a lot of my parents or grandparents are like devout, like Fox News or whatever the equivalent in Australia would be, probably like Sky News Australia, or like the equivalent leftist, so CNN, some specific, yeah, CNN in the United States. I don't know what it would be in Australia or in the UK. Might even be the BBC at this point. They've been kind of skewing lately. Associated Press, they're deeply left. Like they've lost a. I'm really disappointed to say that because I like the Associated Press. It's sad to see. They want me to try wine. I mean, they're not. It seems like some pretty ineffective advertising. Azure's been here a lot. Azure was here last night too, and Azure's usually here. It's been yeah. Anyway, let's get into some Oxygen Not Included. We're here to have fun at the end of the day. I'm here. I am receptive to questions that you guys have. We're gonna talk about some. We're gonna talk some politics. We're gonna talk some current events. But ultimately, let's keep the attitude of we're here to have fun. We're here to play some Oxygen Not Included, do some stuff that we like. Which one of these was the one that I... New Memphis. That's it. Thank God I named it. Thank you, Azure. I hope that you're still taking breaks to sleep. Really keep with what goes on. I don't even blame you. It's such a clusterfuck these days. It's such an absolute clusterfuck these days. Just trying to find good information is so difficult. Okay, now where are we exactly? We need more food. That is like the number... Well, actually, we're doing pretty well on food, actually. Oh, everyone's just standing around not doing anything because there's no orders queued. Tons of muckroot. We're getting a pretty decent supply of pickled meal. Oh, I just got that pemmican. I took that. And then we've got some bristleberries. Like 4 kilograms. Okay. So we're okay on food, but not great. These are growing pretty well. Let's take... Yeah, I mean, let's just keep going with farms here. I think that's probably the best thing we can be doing. But what size does a farm have to be? If I want to make a farm, what size? Need to go to the hospital? That sounds way more important, Azure. Dude, I hope everything's going well. That's always a rough time. I hope things are going well for you. That's rough. Best of luck. I need to build a greenhouse. Maximum size, 96 tiles. Okay. So if I make it 4 squares tall, how long can it be then? So 96 divided by 4... No, not 964. 24 tiles long. That's pretty long, actually. Maybe we just... I don't want to get... What's the temperature? I don't want to dig too much into this because I'll end up... yeah, I really don't want to dig too much into this because we'll end up... too much heat. So let's just leave this side, actually. Let's just leave that. Mechanized airlock there. That's fine. And we'll just come across. And then farming station right there. And we'll just build some hydroponic tiles all the way across. Clear all of that. And then that should be perfect. Oh, and a deodorizer as well. That'll do. Furniture. Did your good deed for the day? Hell yeah. Enjoy. What good deed did you do? Were you, Oh god, what did you do? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Furniture. There we go. And power. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, shit. Oh, Allie, thank you. That's incredible of you. Hell yeah. Thank you for the sub. And thank you for helping out Azure. That's fucking amazing of you. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, remember to like the stream as well. Does help to bring more people in and would be so incredibly appreciated. Yo, Confident, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Confident, Confidant, anyway. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm glad to see you back. We're back to Oxygen Not Included. Same one, same base, building more farms. Allie, really... Oh, God. You see, this is why I told you not to buy things. Spend your money on you, Allie. Spend your money on you. Don't worry about other people. What do you need? You know what? Actually, let me give you crop tending, because I need more farmers. Well, I'm sure it'll work itself out. If it makes you feel better, my bank account is still in the negative, too. We have that in common now. My bank account's also in the negative. 60 euros? Jesus Christ. I think here it's like 30 bucks. Is what but it's based on like what Chase Bank decides they want to fucking charge me. It's annoying. This is still getting a lot cooler. Okay. The temperature is still holding out. These coal generators are staying surprisingly cool. Well, I mean, a lot of it's because they're not running constantly. How much? Ooh, shit. Wait, disable that. Wait, turn that off. Actually, wait. So I'm gonna build a switch here. Wait, no, don't do that. Where's the... We've sucked up all of it. Wire bridge, wire... Deconstruct that. We've eaten too much of the carbon dioxide. I mean, our breathability is probably excellent. Excellent, excellent. Here's the chlorine tank over here. I do want to keep working on that as well. The ventilation is always a massive pain in the ass. But, let's see. That. There. Wait, no. No. Oh, got somebody new. Ventilation overlay. Where is that? Where is that? Gas pipe. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. There we go. Okay. Choose a blueprints. Let's see. Medicine and machinery. That's pretty good. Sandstone. I have plenty. I have 200 tons. Oh, Kari, dude, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Because of Kit Boga. Decreased agriculture. I need people with agriculture. You know what? Take the medicine and machinery. Immune to chilly surroundings and food poisoning? Oh, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Yeah, I want you. Hell yeah. How are we on beds? We're still fine on beds. I can build another... Might need to build some solo rooms. That might be a good idea. That would actually be a very, very good idea. Actually, no. Don't deconstruct that. Wire bridge. I'm gonna run the switch all the way up there. Wait, nope, 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 nope. Back, 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 back. There we go. Cool. And we have the switch right there. Okay, can't get rid of all the CO2. Not that I'm really worried about it. I mean, the duplicants themselves generate CO2, so it's not like it's really... Not like I'm really hurting for it. Could pump it out of here as well. I don't know if it's worth, like... God, it's so nice having these deodorizers not take power. Oh my god, it's so nice. Oh my god, it's so nice. Ooh, there's still a lot of germs in here. Yeah, still a lot of germs. Radioactive contaminants? Where the fuck? You know what? Let the deodorizers run for a while. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Turn that off. Okay. Nice. Perfect. I wouldn't mind having more... I need to pump out all this carbon dioxide down here. And this hydrogen. I need to just clear this area. This is going to be my chlorine tank. Like I said, I need to just get rid of all this crap. Keep clearing it out. I gotta get the ventilation set up first. But first I need to get farming set up. Oh, it's a whole deal. Oh, it's a whole deal. Okay. Bristle blossom. Let's get all those set. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Did I dig abyssalite? Gives off radiation. Oh. Good to know. Did not know that. Did not know that. Oh, well. Ah, well. Oh, I do need to get a container over here for bleach stone. We're digging that. It's all polluted oxygen. I do need to dig down here as well. This is all usable area. I'm going to keep digging down here. Eventually move this pump way down to the bottom. I only have the one. It won't take that much to move all the infrastructure down here to the very bottom. And if I have a big, big tank of polluted water, I can also raise Paku in here. And that's just more food. A few rads never killed anybody. I mean, I feel like the residents of Chernobyl really would disagree with that. But all right, hey, you know, do you? Do you? Let's see. Deconstruct that. Don't need it. Deconstruct that. Don't need it. And deconstruct that. Don't need it. This is all clean oxygen. This is... I should be using this space. I really need to be using this space. We've got spare water there, and more room down here to take it. The food situation is a lot better. Yeah, our food is going up. I mean, the amount of food we have is going up. We're getting more pickled meal. We still have shitloads of muckroot. I mean, we could go through it pretty quickly, but... Oh, bristleberries. Yes. And fried mushrooms. And yes. Seafood. Let's make that like an 8. Yeah. Don't swim in the reactor unless you're a ghoul. Oh, the Chernobyl show. I will say, you need to watch the first episode because it's amazing. I don't think the next episodes were great. I think they were just okay. Actually, don't leave that. I don't want to lose the heat. I think the following episodes were alright. They were an interesting deconstruction of the Soviet Union and its mentality. But I wouldn't say it was, like... The first episode really is the best one, where you're, like, sort of seeing this... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's almost like a monster movie, but the monster is like this intangible thing. The monster is radiation. It's like this, I've never seen, it's truly unique. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, Chernobyl, the first episode is phenomenal. I think the next few are just okay, if I'm honest. But, I mean, they're good. They're still worth watching, but they weren't phenomenal or anything. Again, if you're a history nerd and you want to see an interesting kind of deconstruction of, again, Soviet thinking, or if you want to see some American/British propaganda, it's good. It's very, very good. But it's also, it's just like that. It never does get quite as good as that first episode. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I mean, it's to be noted. Wait, deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Put one there. There we go. You know what? Deconstruct these two, because I'm going to put another filter on there. I need to get rid of that. Wait, no. Wait, hang on a sec. Wait, someone's got skills. What do you got? Grilling 2. Oh, yes. Spice grinder usage, finally. I've had that spice grinder forever, but no one who can actually use it. You take medicine. The dude in the fucking hockey jersey is gonna be our doctor. Of course. Why not? Why not? I do also need to get insulated tiles, and no one is researching right now. You should always be researching. We should always have something in the queue. There is always something worth having in the queue. Crude oil... Lego Star Wars, the game... Well, I mean, yeah, the game is made for 12-year-olds. Of course Lego Star Wars is boring now. I mean, I played every single Lego Star Wars game, so don't get me wrong. Love the franchise, but of course it's boring now. I mean, it's a collectathon for like, 12-year-olds. There are some collectathons that I think have held up very well. I replayed Banjo-Kazooie a couple of years ago. Oh, it's fucking incredible. Still absolutely incredible. But... you know, Lego Star Wars was not a super innovative franchise as far as its gameplay, so that's not... I'm not incredibly surprised by that, to be honest. Banjo is a great game. Banjo-Kazooie is fucking amazing. I love that game. Banjo-Tooie, underrated sequel. I'm not underrated. I mean, it was well received at the time, but it just wasn't like, people just don't really talk about that game anymore, which is a real shame. It's fucking amazing. I love Banjo-Tooie. I think that's great. Let's do... Wait, no. A little bit of extra protection here. Actually, you know what? I'll probably dig this out eventually. Who cares? Let's put that up there. Figured I'd give it a shot. Did you play it when you were younger? I mean, honestly, nostalgia is the main reason to play that franchise. Not that it's not. I mean, I love the franchise, but, like, it's mostly nostalgia. Like, honestly. No, don't delete it just yet. I'll get the ladder put up. Like, it's mostly nostalgia that makes people want to go back and replay that game. Those games. They're great. I mean, I love Lego Star Wars, but, like, it's mostly nostalgia bait. I mean, honestly. It mostly is. Let's get all of this. There's already chlorine gas on that side anyway. God help the poor bastard who's going to be sleeping in here. I'll probably just take that comfy bed and move it somewhere else. Maybe just leave that in here. It's kind of cool, actually. Kind of like it as, like, theming. Just gotta keep digging all this out. Dig that. Dig... Actually, no, not quite yet. Food. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not even a Star Wars fan? That's a shame. Star Wars is actually good. Don't you know that good Star Wars content is a recession indicator? Not joking. We're getting good Star Wars content again. That means we're going through a recession. That means Hollywood actually has to focus on making good content again. That's... the British version, I believe, is James Bond. When James Bond content starts being good again, that's when you know the UK is in a recession. That, and all of those, and some of these, and some of these, some of these. There we go. Good job, guys. All right, and... Perfect. That's all set up. Let's have it filter out chlorine. Everything else gets sent over here. Open that up, and let's go. Yeah, well, I mean, the main issue with the LEGO Star... Well, not the main issue, but one of many issues with the LEGO Star Wars games is that you don't actually get to build anything. I mean, it was the same with all the LEGO... not all the LEGO games. I mean, they had, like, there were some LEGO games where you actually got to build, like Lego Worlds, I think it was. That game you actually got to build stuff, and that was pretty cool. But that that game was very much the outlier as far as LEGO games. It's a real shame. It was cool. It's a cool idea. You know what? Let's not take this second layer actually, because I don't. Because it's good to have that extra layer of insulation from the heat. I don't want the heat to escape, and I need to keep heat in here. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Somebody go mop in the Somebody go mop up this spill in the chlorine tank. You're cooking. I finally have someone who can actually use the spice grinder. Thank God. No seed available. Okay. I can change that. I can fix that. More chlorine up here. I need to keep digging all the way up. Oh, there's snow up here. Okay. That's not ideal. I don't want to dig just, like, straight up. Because we're gonna... Well, hit all this pockets of chlorine. You know what? Maybe we'll just dig up over here. And maybe we'll drain that water down. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay. Could never get into Star Wars. Can't even get through the movies. Oh, damn. That sucks. You can't even get, not even like the original movies? Damn, dude, that sucks. Star Wars is great. That's a fucking shame. I mean, not that you're, like, required to like them, but damn, you can't even get through the original movies? They were great. That's a shame. Like, honestly, that's a shame. Star Wars is awesome. I mean, well, Star Wars was awesome. It was awesome. Star Wars used to be cool. What a time that was. What a time that was when Star Wars was cool before the dark times. before the dark times. I don't know. It sucks. Oh, that's igneous rock. I thought that was phosphorite. Yeah, that could stay, actually. That's bleach stone. Someone build me a storage bin. Yeah, somebody build that, like, ASAP. And we're going to dedicate that exclusively to bleach stone. There's a lot of chlorine that's escaping, but it doesn't really matter, because it's just getting pumped right back in. Along with a lot of hydrogen. Nice. So I'm just leaving this. I'm not even closing this second door. Just have the doors that's just set to open at the chlorine tank, but it's just pumping it all straight back in. And sending the oxygen, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen out here. Which the hydrogen is kind of a problem, but it'll all just float up here. Yeah, you can literally see the hydrogen gas collecting up here. I love the way that they did this. I think it's so cool. Anyway, a little bit of carbon dioxide there. The gases are super fun to deal with, but the ventilation system is a pain in the ass to set up. Okay. Bleach stone. And that's getting set to a level 9. All the bleach stone gets put in here, because bleach stone naturally will just exude chlorine. Which is, you know, not good. Not good. How's the temperature? Uproot that. Uproot all these balm lilies. Uproot these pepper nuts, too. You know what? I don't have a hospital. I'm just realizing that. I gotta build a hospital, too. I have not bothered to do that. That would probably be a good idea. Okay. Let's deconstruct that. Actually, no, that'll stay. Let's build some insulated tiles there. To hopefully help trap some heat inside. Because that is what we need right now. Man, you really couldn't get into Star Wars? That's a shame. Star Wars is... Well, I mean, Star Wars was good. Shame it's not anymore. But Star Wars used to be one of the best franchises ever. Till Mark Hamill got too political and... You know, the whole franchise got too political. I mean, the weird thing is, Star Wars was always political. And they somehow managed to make it worse. You know, that's kind of the thing with the fucking left. It's like, people, like, they can even take a political franchise, but make the politics so stupid no one wants to engage with it. Like, when your politics are, black women should be allowed to do anything they want with no consequences. Of course people aren't gonna fuck with that. Of course people aren't going to. What kind of fucking message is that? What kind of fucking message is that? Please build that insulated wall. How much bleach stone have we collected in here? 92 kilograms already. Wow, that didn't take long. I mean, they carry like 200 kilograms at a time, I guess, so I guess that shouldn't be super surprising. Yes, please build that insulated wall. We need to get the heat back because we need more heat to grow these balm lilies. What a shame you couldn't get into Star Wars. Again, not that anyone's required to. You're not required to like the same franchises that I do, but man, Star Wars is awesome. Like, that's a shame. Star Wars rules. At least it did. At one time. What a shame. What a shame. But, you know, then everything changed when the idiots took over. As with a lot of American politics. The idiots took over, and then, oh god, everything just went to shit. I mean, it's okay for it not to be your thing. It's a shame that you're not more into it. Not that you're, again, not that anyone's required to be. But Star Wars is fucking dope. I love Star Wars. More people should be into Star Wars. Star Wars is great. Hello, little buddy. Now, where are we going to pump all this hydrogen? I guess we'll put the hydrogen tank up here. It seems the logical place, right? I mean, it's all just going to rise anyway. I also need to pump out all this carbon dioxide. We probably need some more power generators. Well, actually, no, not really. We're still doing pretty alright here. This middle one is not even doing anything because I have the water filter turned off because we're doing pretty okay on water, actually. What are the other ones doing with the other power grids? This one is powering a couple of lights. That's nothing. An oxygen diffuser that we might not even need. One water pump. That's actually quite a bit. The fridges, the stove, some more lights. That's quite a bit of stuff. I mean, the pump is the main thing. And we can't lose power to the fridges. I mean, yeah, I guess that's... What are we doing on water? Yeah, I mean, the water situation is great. We're doing really well. I guess gas is, like, the main thing for us to be taking care of today. That's going to be the big thing. Guess getting the gas tanks set up. Which is fun. I like dealing with the gas. It's kind of obnoxious dealing... I mean, I like dealing with the gas now that I have a mod that makes the gas pumps and filters use less electricity. The filters shouldn't even need electricity. That's so dumb. That's so wildly unnecessary. That just feels so unnecessary. But with the smart batteries now, it's not really a big deal. It's just annoying. Got our farm set up here. You know, let's not even bother building these. I don't even have enough balm lilies to fill all of these. Let's just worry about digging it for right now. Just dig it all out. Ooh, research completed. Nice. Get all this stuff swept. Get it ready. Over here. Nice. Got some balm lilies ready to plant. There's 3, 4. Come on. 5. And 6. And according to the temperature overlay, they should be in good temperature. What is it? 81 degrees. It grows... God damn, it has to be minimum 95 degrees. Holy shit. I mean, the insulated wall is set up. Hopefully it'll start. God damn. Shit, we need more heat in here. Okay. Gas reservoir. We'll do the space heater. Let's put that there. God, these things have to be hot. In 2001: A Space Odyssey. 2001: A Space Odyssey is just boring. Like, it's a cool movie. The visual effects were... The visual effects were incredible for the time, and still, honestly, look great. But it's just slow as fuck. It's a cool movie. It's just kind of slow and boring. Which, you know, hey, I guess a lot of good movies are. You know, one of my favorite movies of all time is... actually, probably my favorite movie of all time is Drive. So, I'm not sure I can really judge when it comes to boring movies. If you've never seen Drive, it is very boring until it's not. I love that movie, though. What do you need? You'd love to get ranching. You know what? Take farming. I always need more farmers. Definitely need more farmers. Farm station usage. Yes. Take that. Crop tending. Absolutely. You want... astronomy. That's fine. Go ahead and take that. Ooh, the black hat. Very nice. Yeah, it's not... It's a great movie. It's innovative. But, man, it's just slow as fuck. But, again, I mean, it's a movie of a different time. So, kind of got to give it some leeway, I guess. I don't know. Alright, space heater's on. So that should help with our temperature situation. This water tank up here is also not great. This water cooling is not helping with our temperature. I really need this place to get hotter. And the space heater is helping, but it just needs more. Just needs to heat up in here. Hopefully that helps. Let me also put a switch right here. No block, just the switch. There. Okay. They are too cold. Okay. You gotta be 95 degrees or above just to grow. Holy shit. Again, space heater's on, so hopefully that helps. And then once it is nice and hot in here, just gonna let that run for a while. Wait for them to finish all of these. Sweep all that up. Pincha pepper seeds. Yeah, I need some of those. Those can also only grow in extreme heat. I don't know where I want to grow those. Maybe we'll just do it up here. I don't know. We will see, we will see. What the fuck is that? A morb? Attracted to unhygienic conditions and frequently excrete bursts of polluted oxygen. Ugh. Ugh. I could throw it over here. Could wrangle it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on Stanley Kubrick. I thought that, what's the Vietnam War movie he did? Is that Full Metal Jacket? I thought that movie was... I did not like that movie. I thought that movie was honestly straight ass. Like, I really did not like that movie. I thought that movie sucked. The first, like, 20 minutes are phenomenal. The parts with Vincent D'Onofrio and, yeah, you know that's young Vincent D'Onofrio in there? What's his face? R. Lee Ermey. Oh, that part is great. All the training sequences, phenomenal. But then everything else is just a drop-off in quality. Everything after that sucks. Everything after that is just sucks. Don't like it. Alright, we're heating up quite a bit. Keep them fuckers in a 5x5 cube with a gas pump. We managed to also pump oxygen in there. Let's get infinite polluted oxygen. Huh. Yeah, I remember one of the most interesting tidbits that I heard was that one of the best ways to farm oxygen is just to allow the, to farm the polluted oxygen that comes off the surface of dirty water, which makes 0 sense. I feel like there was much better ways they could have done that, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. I think that's kind of dumb. But, I mean, it's how the game works. It shouldn't be, but it's how the game works. How's our temperature doing? Still fine. Still only have have the one kitchen, but that's okay. I would like to expand into this area. It's very, very hot and full of chlorine and polluted oxygen. So gonna have to kinda, and carbon dioxide, so gonna have to be somewhat, aware of that. It seems like this thing's gone dormant, and I could use the, a methane generator in here. Because I'm pretty sure I've unlocked that. Where is it exactly? Power methane generator. We might need to research that. Let's see where that is. Methane generator. Methane generator. I try to avoid cheesy stuff as much as I can. I never really liked it. I think it's... I don't judge other people who do it, but I try to keep away from cheesy stuff like the polluted oxygen. It's not really... I guess it's not really a cheat, but I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb for oxygen just to be rising off the surface of polluted water, because I guess that was just the best way the game devs could figure out to make polluted water more of a threat to your base. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. I don't really like it. Nice. Things are finally heating up in here. Finally. Not so much over here. I'd really like you guys to finish all of this. Sweep all this crap. Sweep that. Then we're gonna lock the door, let the heat run, and that'll be it, mostly. Then we'll start building the hydrogen tank. Do early game? Yeah, go and just send it to me on Discord. Which I have still been bad about checking, but I'm trying to do better. I swear I'm trying to do better. Also, thank you everyone for the support, as we now have, we gained 1,000 subscribers in the last, like, 48 hours. Thanks to that one video. Which is fucking wild. Fucking wild. Oh, it's fucking crazy. So thank you guys all for the support. It's incredible to see. Unbelievable. And it would be on a fucking video I spent 2 hours on. Wouldn't be a video that I worked hard on. I mean, I worked hard on that video. I mean, it's still... And putting myself out there is always, you know, a pain. But, I don't know. I guess it would be wrong to say I didn't work hard on it. No, you get what I mean. It would be a video where I, just talk to a camera. I guess that's what's big now, though. I mean, I guess I gotta accept that. That's what's big now. Guys, talking to cameras. Talking heads. People want talking heads. For better or worse. Okay. Maybe we'll insulate this. I don't need that much room in here anyway. Maybe we'll just go ahead and insulate this. Actually, you know what? I don't need to do that. Just build tiles around here, and then we'll build insulation around the outside. Oh! Another duplicate. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Athletics and science. But Snazzler red suit? What is that? Excavation. Ooh. Machinery and agriculture. Ooh. Marie, you're coming with me. I need another... I need more beds. Where's the schedule? You're going on shift 2. Okay. I also need to build a ranch at some point. And man, this is a lot of carbon dioxide. Actually, it's not that much. 200 grams. Actually, it's really not that much. I'm gonna need more chlorine. Which is good. It's good that I need more chlorine in here. We can ship out the rest of this. Some oxygen and some hydrogen in here. We can ship the rest up here. We're gonna have to run some pumps. Okay. Feel free to give it a look now, like what I did with the beds. Wait, I'm curious. I'm curious. Let me see. Oh, I got your message. Oh my god. I mean, hey, you gotta make it work. Make it work however you can. It's innovative. Certainly innovative. Just about done with all this digging. They really, really need more gas pumps. It's not a big deal to have a little bit of carbon dioxide at the bottom of the tank, but I don't want to have a lot. I need to pump a lot of this out. Okay, gas pipe here, and then we'll run... I mean, the chlorine will just go up here. That's fine. And then everything else is going to come up here. Through here, and... boom. There we go. And power... Power grid's starting to get strained. So I won't turn this on until... actually, wait a second. Leave that switched. I mean, if I'm entirely honest, I'm not even sure why there's not just bunk beds in the actual game that you can't use. It seems like a logical thing. I mean, if humans invented space travel by this point in the timeline, you would think they would have invented, you know, ooh, shit, we're letting out a lot of natural gas. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that at some point. That's okay. You know what? Maybe we'll lock that door, actually, because that might actually not... you know what? It's not really a big deal, actually. It's not really a big deal for that to be leaking natural gas. We can just pump it back inside or somewhere else, or just fucking vent it in the fucking atmosphere out into space. It really doesn't even matter. Power grid over here is starting to get a bit strained, though. We're running a lot of pumps off this one power grid. And a lot of lights, too, because it's powering the farms. Oh, wow. Yeah. Skills. Hello, Marie. You are gonna take tinkering, actually. But you're also gonna be our farmer. You are gonna take... Actually, you're gonna take grilling. We can always use someone else on the grill. We'll filter out all this natural gas eventually. But right now, it'll just sit at the bottom between the oxygen and the, what's it called? And the carbon dioxide. So it's not a big deal for us to have some natural gas leaking out. It really doesn't even matter. As long as there's not a spark, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Whatever. Who cares? Probably should close these doors, too. There we go. And all those. And all those. Perfect. Someone please sweep all of this crap. Don't leave any shit in here. It's a literal chlorine tank. We don't need to be leaving any shit in here. Do the balm lilies actually need anything to grow other than just being in chlorine? I don't think so. Wait, let me check the thing. Wait, balm lily. Leaf seed, temperature, chlorine. Yeah, no, if they're in chlorine, they're fine. Okay, well, that's nice. That's very nice. Temperature's going up, slowly but surely. We're gonna have this pump set up here soon. Where's all this water coming from? Alright, try not to suffocate while you're in there, okay? I know you're trying to see in a tank full of pure chlorine, but you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine. Getting these gas pipes built so we can pump out all of this CO2. Which is really not that much. I mean, it's not that dense. It'll probably filter out way to the bottom slowly anyway. But even so. Where the fuck did all this water come from? Whatever. Whatever. We also need more storage. Oh wait, no, there's some right there. There's some literally right here. What am I doing? Oh, wait, no, not there. There we go. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Farms are still doing well. Very well, actually. Almost done. Well, maybe. Still have a lot of moving to do. How's our breathability? Still excellent, except for over here. Maybe we'll just open that door, actually. Let some oxygen get in there. God, that's so satisfying. And so weird. But cool. Alright, almost done here. Got some mopping, got some sweeping. A lot of sweeping, as usual. Turn that off. I don't need to use the electricity right now. Where's all the wiring hooked up? Yeah, it's all good. That's all set. This is gonna filter out chlorine. It'll then send chlorine just into the tank. The game counts each of those beds as a barracks bedroom. +6 morale. Yeah, I mean, bedrooms are a really easy way to get good morale early on. But I just build giant barracks, to be honest. I need to build another one, honestly. Actually. Wow, we're letting a lot of that escape. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of natural gas escaping. We may need to build some pumps to deal with that. Let's finish this up first, though. Let's finish up this project, and we'll come back to that. Then we'll revisit what the fuck is going on down here, and get all this natural gas moved the fuck out, because it's taking up a lot of... Yeah. I mean, this middle power generator is still not doing much. And I do have a lot of coal. I do have a lot of coal. These two here are just coal. And this has 60 tons, 14 tons. Yeah, well, we're fine. Alright, Pay, don't get yourself killed in there. Let that one keep growing. So they have everything they need, it's just still too cold for them. But the temperature is starting to catch up. That space heater's doing God's work over there. Hopefully we can remove that soon. This place will just stay hot. Maybe. It's well insulated. But we just need to keep it. Not quite sure yet. There's the doctor. Dr. Stinky. What? It's alright, guys. I know that the chlorine tank is not the most fun job, but we're almost done here. We're almost done. Just keep hauling this crap out. God, sweeping takes so long. There's probably, I know there's a way to, probably a way to automate it, but I don't know. This is just... I don't want to build a whole, like, automation setup that's just going to take more power in the middle of the fucking... I just want the chlorine tank to be cleared so they're not running back in here constantly. Probably make dedicated seed storage, too. Oh, you're playing with the dinosaur DLC. Oh, damn, you have all the fucking DLCs. Sounds cool. I mean, I tried out the, was it Ice Biome DLC? Whatever it's actually called. I wasn't super impressed with it, but it's certainly, but it's cool. I mean, it's good that they're trying some new and interesting things. Dinosaurs is certainly a way to go. Allie, did you see the trailer for the new Oxygen Not Included, what is it called? I just saw the trailer for it earlier today. The new, like, solo game that they're making, where the whole pretense is you're playing as one of the duplicants, like, on another world. What's it called? Away Team. It just got announced a couple of days ago. Did you see the trailer for it? It looks interesting. Send it to you? Yeah, oh yeah, wait, here, let me just look it up. I'll just post it in the chat. Actually, you know, I mean, while this runs in the background, do they have all the stuff that they need? Yeah, they do. Deconstruct all those. Sweep all that. Sweep all this shit. Sweep all that. And then... Reminds me of Clonk. I've not heard of Clonk. Sounds interesting. Here, you know what? Let's go watch the trailer real fast. It's getting a little stale. I feel like I'm just kind of sitting around here. Well, I mean, trying to take care of the gases and stuff is something you can't really speed up, unfortunately. We're now in nighttime streamer mode. No, it's not Oxygen Not Included, too. It's a very specific thing. Wait, here. I guess kind of. I don't know. Let's just take a look at it and let's watch it together. Why not? Where is the setting? Here, I'll set it up here in just a second. Just a sec. Oh no, Firefox doesn't like me. Okay, it's gonna be super fucking awkward looking. But it's fine. We'll watch it together here real fast. Let me set up the... It's more like a solo exploration game. Here, this'll do. Okay, it's awkward as fuck, but let's set it up. Oh, I'll set it up for the vertical as well for those who want to watch. Where is that one? Basic. Let's turn on Firefox. There we go. There we go. Yeah, for all those who want to watch along, I gotta kind of shrink it awkwardly. Sorry for those watching on the vertical. It is kind of, it's not a great format for it, but hopefully this will do. But yeah. We friends on Steam yet? I mean, I can post my Steam friend code if you want to send me a friend request. I know I am with Hephaestus and Matt, so if not, then we should be. Yo, Liquor Hole, welcome in, welcome in. Let's take a look real fast. Let's watch. Wait. Kind of reminds me of like Oxygen Not Included meets like Super Meat Boy. Oh, Terraria, yeah, even better, yeah. I mean, like you would expect from a clay game, it looks gorgeous. I think cursed is the right word for just about any clay game. I have kind of mixed feelings on it. I mean, it looks gorgeous, as you would expect from any clay game. I mean, it looks absolutely as incredible as you would expect it to in terms of its design. It looks fucking phenomenal. It does. It really does. It really does look phenomenal. But, like, I don't know. The next question I always have is it what people are looking for? That's always my next question, you know? Is this actually what people are searching for? I don't know. I have, I don't know. I don't know if it quite... I don't know. From the video? No, it hasn't yet. Hasn't told me yet. Actually, I think currently it's at 13 cents because it hasn't calculated it yet. It takes a while for it to calculate the specific amount of, like, usually a couple of days. The number of, like, the cost per 1,000 views that I get paid. But it's probably still going to come out to probably about roughly $2 per 1,000 views. It's probably going to end up what it ends up being. Yeah, I mean, as far as new Oxygen Not Included content, I think it looks cool. Like, I like the idea of this new game, but the next question is, like, is it what people are looking for, you know? I think I might rather have had an Oxygen Not Included experience that included, I don't know, easier to set up air filtration. You know, I might have preferred that to a single player to, like, Terraria, do they need to be trying to compete with Terraria? You know? Is that really what they need to be going for? I don't know. Maybe that's just me being pedantic. But I don't know. I'm not... It's not quite what I would like to see as far as Oxygen not included content. I might like to see more... I don't know. You know, I've said before that the problem with this game is it really feels like Clay doesn't quite know what they want to do with it. And this... I like the idea of this sequel, but it continues that. Included had its boom many years ago. I mean, is this game even that old? Is it even... I guess it is a few years old now. I mean, they're on their 4th DLC pack. I don't even know how old it is. What is it? Natural gas. I don't know. I mean, I have 29. Oh, wow. 2019. It's 6.3 million views. That would have been years ago now. I mean, it still did have 1.1 thousand viewers on Twitch. So I felt comfortable enough to play it, to put myself under my actual... Under the actual, what's it called? Twitch... You know what I means. The Twitch things, the Twitch category, for once, which I never do. So, I mean, that says something about the game. It's had sustainability, the game feels like they just didn't quite know what they wanted to do with it. Almost done. Come on, Pay, you can do it. Get that natural gas pump set up. Please. Please. 2017 was the initial... Oh, it started in early access? Interesting. Huh, alright. Did not know that. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, in the 2010s, every fucking game launched in early access. Steam was demanding it. Stupidly. Okay, did we ever finish these up? Yes! Oh my god, they finished sweeping. Thank god. Thank Christ. Okay. How's the power situation? It's fine. It's going dormant once in a while. Yeah, so all of the carbon dioxide will get pumped over there. Okay. Yep, this is all set. No need for us to worry about anything else. This is leaking a surprising amount of heat. Guys, please finish these. Finish sweeping these. Sweep those. And then we're going to sweep all this stuff, too. But alright, the chlorine tank is it's coming along. Getting good progress. How's the heat situation? Better. Oh my god, our plants are actually growing now! Yay! Oh, you know, actually, there was one change I wanted to make. I feel kind of bad about it, but oh well. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let's just not even bother. Yeah, there really wasn't that much carbon dioxide in there. Maybe we'll... Oh, that's neutronium. Oh, there's a geyser here. There's a geyser here. What the fuck is that doing? Okay, well, we gotta figure that out. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Sweep. Please grab that stuff. All of that as well. And someone come and lock this door. You congratulations to us. We didn't let out, like, any chlorine from this tank. This air filter here with this one pump is doing fucking God's work here. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. This game came out in 2017. I love Oxygen Not Included, and I'm sad to see that it didn't sell as well to keep... I don't know. I wish it had sold better, but I also fully understand why it didn't. It's like, it's a very niche game in a very niche genre, and while Clay's previous games, where they made niche games in niche genres and still made them sell due to a combination of incredible amounts of personality and, word of mouth, due to a very unique art style, it just didn't work this time. It just wasn't there. And that sucks to say, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true. You know what? Let's see. Can I just install... Yeah, literally deconstruct that. And put a switch there. And put a switch there. ...2017? I didn't think it was that old. That makes it almost a decade old. Damn. Damn. Almost a decade. God, that feels so weird. I would not have thought that it was that old. But I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, that speaks to the timelessness. Oh, wait. Good test. I'm curious to see if this is showing up on screen. I'm glad it shows up there. No, that's fine. There we go. I love the game, but again, I'll stick by what I said. It feels like they never quite knew what they wanted to do with it. Love the game. Kind of a shame. Kind of a shame. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Our bomb lilies are actually growing now. That's almost done. Please finish this one wire. All the sweeping is done. I'm not making any more changes. Guys, please finish this. Okay. Alright, that is examined now. Okay. So this natural gas geyser, it is... Oh, we're pumping the natural gas... God damn it! You idiots! I always forget they have to completely destroy Abyssalite. They can't, like, run piping through it. Surprised the game is that old. Again, I love this game. It's just, I guess I'm not surprised. Man, it sucks to like think about not being surprised. Man, that really sucks. Damn. Guys, please finish these wires. It's a couple of wires. And then I swear to God I'll let you rest. I swear to God. Well, probably not. start making some more cots. Get some more barracks. And probably should build some solo apartments for some of my duplicants who've been here a long time. But it's not going to matter anyway, because you can't build solo... Oh, nice. What do you got? Science. Machinery. Allergic to floral scents. Ooh. I want you and your science. Okay, what doesn't have a room? Nothing really. Everything's pretty set right now. Ventilation doing. Excellent. Taking all that natural gas. And then we're researching the natural gas generator right now, right? It's a lava thing. Best of luck. Oh, wait. I already have the natural gas generator. I may need more refined metal, though. Where is it? There is no more carbon dioxide down there. Turn that shit off. No need. Don't use the power. This one, go ahead and turn it on. Okay. Was kind of annoying, but certainly is nice. Oh yeah, yeah, that should be producing power. Okay. Dude, what are you doing warming your hands in the chlorine tank? Someone lock this door so these idiots don't go into the chlorine tank to warm their hands. Idiots. Why do they do that? I remember them doing that last time I was in the chlorine tank, too. For some reason, like, I built a space here in the chlorine tank specifically so I could start building stuff like this. And then, why are you going into the chlorine tank to warm your hands? And then they fell asleep. Are you serious? They fell asleep in the chlorine tank on a ladder? Okay, you see, remember when I said earlier about how there are other things that Clay should be focused on when it comes to this game? Also, she's now locked inside, which... God damn it. Fucking morons. You fucking idiots. Oh, she's asleep again. Okay. Can someone please move her? Remember how I said that Clay has bigger things they should be worried about than, when it comes to this game, than adding dinosaurs and cold weather, like, gear? This is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. Someone please lock that door. So these idiots stop going into the chlorine tank to warm their hands. Ugh. Idiots. At least the balm lilies are starting to grow. Temperature's rising. This is all insulated now, so hopefully it'll start... You know, the temperature will keep going up. Hopefully. Idleness. Who's idle? Nobody should be fucking idle right now. Where's the... There it is. There's a switch for the carbon skimmer. Turn that on. If the carbon skimmer's turned on, hopefully that natural gas will sink lower and actually be by the gas pump. Because right now it's catching a lot more carbon dioxide than it is actual, natural gas. Water away. There, okay. temperature over here. Not high enough. Oh, it's only at 91 degrees in here. Well, let the space heater keep working. We'll get there eventually. Yo, Jarrence, welcome up, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Trying to help these idiots get a natural gas generator set up, but unfortunately they're not, they want to have, like, brakes and shit, idiots. Come on, guys. Come on, we have more important things to be doing. What are you doing taking breaks? Selfish. Just selfish. Can't believe them. Can't believe them. Anyway. I need to start using this space, too. All this oxygen's been cleared out. Ooh, that's a lot of carbon dioxide. I need to pump that out at some point. I mean, you know what? Let's not even start pumping out that carbon dioxide yet down here by the polluted water, because I still want to dig all the rest of this out and have this all be just polluted water, basically. And then I also want to get to this. I think this is the Hermit. Discovering the colony. Movement inside, but whoever the inhabitants is, they seem wary of us. Could probably end up being a fresh recruit and a useful new building. Ooh. Okay. Maybe we'll dig... Ooh, where do we want to dig? You know what? We'll worry about that later. I also want to get rid of all this dirty water, and I want to preferably pump it all into one... maybe let it drain all into one tank and then pump it all over here. Because if I can get a big stock of dirty water... That's so gross. But if I can get a big stockpile of dirty water over here, I can grow, like, pacus and fish and shit in it. So that'll be nice. And that's an extra food source that I'd love to have. So, you know. How are they doing at getting all this stuff set up? Pretty well, pretty well. We're letting in a lot of polluted oxygen right now, which is not ideal. But it's okay. And the polluted oxygen should... Yeah, we can take it out. It's not a big deal. Wow, there's a lot of polluted oxygen here. Someone please go build that. When does this thing turn back on? It's already analyzed. Status. Active period. Next activity, 25 cycles. Okay, so we got plenty of time. I do want to still get it done, but we have time. Natural gas geyser is done. We're going to be in excellent shape. Deconstruct that. What the fuck are you doing there? God damn it. enough toilets? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't have enough toilets. Okay. Well, shit. Well, that is one reason to have people on opposite schedules. We have 8 toilets, 16 people, but there's also 2 schedules. So no more than 8 people should be using the toilets at the same time anyway, so that's fine. But you know what? Just to spread things out, fine. We will go ahead and make another schedule as well. We're getting to that point. Call it shift 3. No, god damn it. H always got to end up capitalized. There we go. And we'll just make it... the bath time start there. Just make it 24 hours of work. God, I wish. God, I wish. Time. Downtime. Okay, cool. Everybody else who gets recruited from here on out is going to go on shift 3, so we're not using up every single toilet we have. How's the temperature in here? Climbing, but still not where it needs to be. At least now that that door is locked, these idiots aren't coming in to warm their hands by the space heater. Turn that off. Don't need that anymore. The chlorine's been sucked out. Nice, that saves us a hell of a lot of power now. I can turn this on when I need it. I can turn that on and off when I need it. Turn this on and off when I need it. So the chlorine tank is coming along pretty well. Methane canister, not so much. It's having a little bit of trouble. But to be expected, I suppose. All that out. All of this slime. All this shit's gotta go. Not that quite yet. All this shit's gotta go. What is that? Oh, iron ore. Ooh, that's nice. I'll get that later. Chlorine up here. Okay, I won't worry about that quite yet. I mostly just want to try to get this water. Get it all drained away. Wait. That done. That. All those. And some of those. And There we go. Okay. Eventually, I'm going to have to clear out all of this slime, which is going to be a pain in the ass, but be worth it in the long run to do it. Natural gas? Where the fuck did natural gas get it over here? You know what? Whatever. The gas situation is getting to be too much, but you know, slowly getting rid of it. Oh, shit, it's filtering through. God damn. Alright, I'll get rid of that eventually. Eventually. Not that it's really that big deal. Temperature. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, shit. Oh, these are too hot. These are too cold. God damn it. Okay. Turn that off. I don't need it. I'm actually running out of carbon dioxide down here. What the fuck is this, like, trajectory the natural gas is on? Like, floating upward. And over to, like, this door specifically. So fucking weird. Breathability, not great. Okay. There, take advanced research. You... God damn it, I really need to get their morale up. Well, thank God Hassan has good morale. He's the only one here on Twitch who does, apparently. Okay, this is heating up. Slowly but surely. It's at 90, it's hovering at between 94 and 96 degrees, so it needs 95. It should be working. Anytime now. Okay, clear all that out. All this slime. Get rid of all this crap. And then we'll slowly get rid of all the slime. Oh. And all this polluted oxygen. Eventually. Actually, wait, no. Build the mesh tile first. Maybe we'll build a place, a carbon capture like facility or something down here at some point. Like a place to literally put all the extra carbon dioxide. Materials. There's still a lot of natural gas floating around. I do not want this, actually not, I wouldn't say precious, but very, very good to have iron ore. I do not want that flowing down into this, the depths of the fucking sewer. So I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to build a platform up here first before we start tearing that down. Water, fine. Actually, you know what? We probably should put some water over here, too. That'd be a good idea. Let's just put that there. Then bridge. There we go. Okay, less and less natural gas. Yeah, it's quite a bit less. There's more down here for some reason. There's still some natural gas floating around, quite a bit here, but it's at least closer to the gas pump, which is better. Good progress, boys and girls. Keep clearing out all this slime. Got another one. How's our food? Phenomenal. God damn, we're over 200,000 calories? What the fuck happened to our food? Let's see. Bristleberries. We're increasing on pickled meal, muckroot. We have a ton of bristleberries. Are we producing? We're producing bristleberries. Perfect. Yeah, we just need someone who's like tons of meal lice. Yeah, we have a ton of stuff. We actually we might just need like a second grill. Honestly, it might be the next move. Yeah, I think that's the play here. We'll eventually come back for this chlorine gas, but I'm content to let it sit there for right now. We are letting out a lot of polluted oxygen. Like a lot. This is a lot of polluted oxygen. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. Okay. Oh, there's even more. Oh! Spore Kid! The zombie spores. Ooh, ancient fossil. Ooh. We need to get over there. God, there's so much polluted oxygen coming out right now. Okay. For the love of God, thank God I have these things set to not consume power. That mod is a fucking lifesaver. Actually, the germ situation isn't too bad. Actually, could be way worse. Oh, blueprint. Who else do we need? Excavation, hungry, athletics, strength, medicine, Adelia. What is that? What is Adelia? Adelia flower. A rare species of everblooms that thrive with very little care. I love that. Oh, they're decorative plants. Okay, they're just decorative plants. You know what? I really don't need more people. I will take the decorative plants, actually. How's the breathability looking? Still phenomenal. Still great. A lot of carbon dioxide in here. That's okay. Let's build... Are there any more barracks? I think that's all of them. God, that's a lot of polluted oxygen. Okay, Okay, we're starting to combat it. They're starting to get some regular oxygen mixed in here. We're starting to combat it pretty well. We have earth lead. We have a lot of stuff actually. Go. Take one of those. Over there. That should help with the decor. I guess decor is another thing I probably should be focusing on more. Haven't really been. Nice. Temperature's finally starting to get up there. We're finally starting to get some growth out of these balm lilies. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay. Oh, I never posted my Steam friend code. I was gonna do that. How long are we going? About 2 hours now. Let me finish up a couple more things. And then I think we might switch games here soon. Because I want to keep people engaged, and also because, yeah, why not? Although I do also want to try to get this amber fossil. And this thing, what the fuck is that thing? A dream analyzing building full of brains? What in the world is that? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Who even knows? Oh, thank God. Please get all that polluted oxygen out of here. So much. Not that it's really that big a deal. Like, we're still doing fine. And nice. Wait, check the materials overlay. Okay, there's a few little specks of natural gas floating around. Some polluted oxygen. Quite a bit of polluted. You can see all the polluted oxygen over here. There's quite a bit of that floating. Oh, there's like little pockets of polluted oxygen all over the place. I'd like to get rid of at some point. At some point. And some carbon dioxide. That's not really a big deal. Perfect. Boy. Alright, perfect. That's draining. Got more water that's going to come soon. Missing research station. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. How are you trapped? You're an idiot, bro. Getting flooded? Oh, only over here. I mean, we're purposefully draining all of this dirty water further down, so we can eventually pump this over into here. So, yeah, kinda, but not really. Not really. Kind of getting flooded, but it's not a big deal. How's the temperature situation? Pretty good, actually. It's a little bit down here. Still need to dig all of this out. Dude, you are, like, fervently watching this Social Blade. I'm not that worried about it. The goal, at the end of the day, as far as content creation, it's good to not get too off track. I mean, the goal is to create things people want to watch at the end of the day, you know? Sure, you know, all the metrics and all the merits and all of that comes secondary, ultimately, to just trying to be entertaining for people want to watch. And speaking of which, I'm going to trade out for a different game here in a sec, because I feel like draining all this piss water is Well, it's kind of entertaining, but we can do better. We can do better. Actually, not there. I've never actually spent much time on Social Blade, to be honest. Like I said, I mean, I guess it's probably good to check it out. Where am I? Woo! Top 1 million. This is out-of-date data. We're past 4,000. Oh, no, never mind. In the top 4,000 content creators in the U.S.? How the fuck is that possible? Yeah, this hasn't really... Oh, no, never mind. It has caught up. I mean, statistics like these are cool, but not really super useful when, you know, you have a spike that's so out there like this. It's not really... The statistics are interesting, but not necessarily incredibly useful. Still cool, but not useful. Not just yet. At some point, hopefully they will be. But my channel isn't quite at that point yet. Where we can really rely on metrics like these to actually represent what the channel is doing and how much it's growing. Dude, are you trapped down there, you idiot? Before this gets active again. Oh my god, the stream of piss! Ah! Ah! Oh, I hate it. Well, that's awful. Someone go No, it's just make a mesh tile there. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. I hate it. Dig through that abyssal light. There we go. Oh, the piss water. Ew. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. At least it doesn't smell in the base, because we have all these fucking deodorizers. We just have 1,000 of them all over the place. Oh, boy. Oh, there's natural gas in here. No, it's just really... It's just that dense with polluted oxygen. How's the germ situation? Not bad, actually. Oh, our water is, like, super germy, which is not ideal. But, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's whatever. We might get some food poisoning, whatever. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Whatever. Fuck it. It's just flavoring. Oh boy, we're all gonna die. Anyway, food situation is still good. Breathability is great. We have plenty of beds. The stress, we don't have... I need to give them higher morale so they can start getting some better, like, more traits. But they're not at a point where anyone's, like, hurting for morale. Everyone has the traits they need in their specific thing. Oh, perfect. They finally cracked into this. Nice. So we have... Oh, it's gross. Oh, it's gross. Someone dig into here. And yeah, we're gonna pump all this piss water over. There's a lot of carbon dioxide down here too. Pump all this piss water. Just straight. What's the situation look like right now? Shit, it's gonna have to cross a lot of pipes to get over there. That's annoying but doable. Oh, there's an output right here for the... Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Okay. Power. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna help. God, there's so much shit here. Okay, wire bridge there, and we'll connect it there. Cool. It's just gonna be one pump. To be honest, we don't even need to, like, hook it up yet. It's not even really that big of a deal. I'm gonna keep all these deodorizers here. You guys just work on that. It's fine. Everything is pretty self-sustaining at this point. Meemaw. Yeah, you're gonna take demolition. Marie, you have morale to spare. Yeah, better engineering. Yeah, you're gonna take the improved farming. Maybe ranching? Maybe medicine, who knows? Yeah, take the farming. We need someone doing farming. Always need farmers. Always need farmers. You're taking the carrying. You... Super duper... Oh, hazmat digging. Nice. Oh, their morale has gone up. Nice. Spice grinder usage. Yes, 100%. You can now use the spice grinder. That's amazing. Your morale sucks for some reason. I don't know why. And good old Stinky here. You're gonna continue to be our doctor. There you go. Whose morale was terrible? Abe? He's got a lot of skills. Why is his morale so bad? Good old honest Abe. Oh, let's put some of these in here. Gotta be 94 to 41. Oh, they have to be in cold weather environments. That sucks. Okay, let's take the Mirth fleets then. Wow, so those suck. They can only grow in cold weather environments, I guess. Alright, well that's awful. That was a fucking waste. Oh, well. I'm getting a lot of carbon dioxide down here, actually. We got even more fucking piss water over here we gotta drain away. Or at least I would like to drain away. Oh, they're all running around with balloons like it. I think it's because they have their high morale thing is they get like balloon art, something like that. Super, super weird, but kind of funny. Priority 9. These. There we go. There we go. Oregon Trail died of dysentery. Whoa, man. They didn't have plumbing in Oregon Trail. You're just spreading you're spreading fake news right now. You're spreading fake news. How dare you? It's fake news. Don't even know what you're talking about. Don't even know what you're talking about. We're gonna let that drain, actually. That's fine. Keep digging. Get rid of all this algae. Gross, and we don't need it. Oh, boy. Oh, shit, there's still this fucking water in the way. Oh. Yeah, someone deconstruct that. Bluff plant, and yeah, little buddy bud. Everything's going in the chlorine tank. Warming up. Warming up. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oregon Trail once lost 2 family members in real life. Hey, Oregon Trail, I mean, I've lost friends to Oregon Trail. It happens, man. I get it. I get it. You know, I've lost people to Oregon Trail. You know, it's a brutal game. Now, we played a lot of that. Oregon Trail, if you ever lived in America, Oregon Trail was like the game that, like, oh, the teacher's bored and doesn't want to actually teach today. Take the kids to the computer lab. You can play Oregon Trail. It's technically historical. There you go. Good times. Good times. Ooh, shit. I did not want that to drain down there. I wanted it to go in here, but, whatever. It'll drain away eventually. Someone deconstruct that. Nice, this is filling up, though, which is great. Nice. Yeah, all the water straight into the tank. I think there was more clean water up here, too, I also wanted to take. There we go. Like that. Let's restock the water by draining from above. Guys, please keep these deodorizers running. Please. 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 Nice. Damn, they dug that out fast. Holy shit. Phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. That one. Build that there. God. Ugh. Wait, where is that going? Oh, perfect. Nice. That's going exactly where I wanted it to. I didn't quite mean for it to do that, but alright, sure. I didn't mean for that to be running just yet, but okay. In fact, why don't we actually install a switch here? So I can turn that off when I need to. That up. May as well. Oh, there's still the geyser down here I never actually dug up. Beat Core Keeper for the first time. All 16 bosses. Now I can go to bed. Congratulations. Hope it was worth it. Enjoy. And enjoy bed. Bed is great. Enjoy that too. God, all the piss water. Ew. Oh, I'm just watching all this. Oh, the poor fish. It'll make it. Or maybe not, who knows. Alright, anybody got anything good? You have strength and increased construction. That's pretty... Oh, strength and construction here, too. Morale bonus in space. Increased air construction. Right, that's fine. Come on, Ren. Welcome in. Abe, as your morale has gotten better, actually. Let's give you hazmat digging. And Max, you're gonna take... strength, may as well. And Ren, our new guy, take improved construction. Can always use more people on construction. Oh, and you're also gonna get moved to shift 3. Actually gonna move a lot of people to shift 3. That way we only have maximum 6 people per shift. There we go. That there. Perfect. Okay. Damn it. Boy, this place is ugly as shit. Probably should work on that. Maybe we'll put down some carpet or something. I need reed fiber. I really need to start doing that before I can get carpet. Let's turn that off. Don't even need to use the power. Water situation going well. Certainly pumping out a shitload of water here. God damn it. Nice. Finally hit that water. Okay. Activity 20 cycles. What was the next game I was going to switch to? I was going to play some Resident Evil 4, actually. Do something a little more, I don't know, zombie-esque and a little more intense. A little more atmosphere, I don't know. But now I keep wanting to do that, and I also want to, like, keep playing this, and I want to keep building my base. So I'm like, I don't know. I also really want to finish my colony, because it's going really well, and I'm having fun. But I'm also not doing much. I feel like I'm just kind of sitting here. Maybe I should get the random question generator. I did pull that up for a while. I was planning on using that for a while. I don't know. Thank you for the follow, by the way, over on Twitch. Much appreciated. Is it? I love that it's just playing that name. Oh, that's incredible. And thank you for the sub, Azure. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, because Ali bought that, so that did go through. That's funny. Gets to have their name up there. I don't know why the YouTube subscriber thing isn't working. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Not even worth being fucking worried about it. Oh, starved today. Not starving is always nice. Wish I had a dad to send me some money, but I'm on my own here. It's all right. I'm gonna make some fried rice probably. I do have some sausage. It's really, really good. Make some fried rice. Hang out. And that's what I'm planning on doing. Ooh, I gotta move some of these elements around. Wait, hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay, now the vertical stream should look a bit better. On vegetables alone. Yeah, it's not fun. But hey, yeah, I mean, people always say I couldn't do things until suddenly they have to. And then you figure it out. It's amazing how resilient people can be when they have to just figure it out. You know, you learn to adjust. It sucks, but you adjust. Let's see, we're kind of kicking all kinds of ass here. Like, this is going extremely, extremely well. Deconstruct that. Keep that there. Yeah, I mean, hopefully. I mean, with things with the channel going a bit better, and a bit more money coming in this month, and hopefully things growing, not guaranteed, no reason to get complacent, but hopefully things keep growing with the channel. You know, the goal is hopefully I can start eating meat, metaphorically, here soon. That's the goal. That is the goal. Oh, the pump is off. Yeah. Oh, no, there it goes. There it goes. Let's turn it off right now. What the fuck? Oh, God, this stupid plumbing. Peasants. I like watching these videos on Romanian peasants, and there was this old granny told they used to collect every single kernel of corn at harvesting. They eat like boyars. Yeah. I mean, trust me, I mean, we used to, my grandmother used to tell us stories about growing up in the Great Depression, because my grandmother would have been born, my mom was born 60s, my grandmother would have been born, because she had a lot of kids before my mom. My grandparents were Sage Hatch. What the fuck is that? Okay. Yeah, I mean, my grandparents grew up during the Depression. So, trust me, I get that. Where is this dirty water coming from? Oh, it fucking leaked out of the pipes. God damn it. Idiots. Oh well. Who cares? Some dirty water got into the runoff water we're using for coolant. Whatever. It's bound to happen eventually in this game. Yeah, we used to make jokes about how Grandma would not let you, if Grandma was around, you had to clean every chicken bone. She was not gonna let you get away with that shit. Struggled in the way that our ancestors did. It depends. I mean, every generation has their issues. I don't know. I try not to, I mean, granted, some generations go to war, and some don't, so, you know, maybe I'm not being quite as harsh as I should be. I don't know. I think we all live in our time. It's not worth it for us to try to compare who had it worse. It's not helpful. But at the same time, there is definitely some things that can be... There's a lot of lessons from the past we could stand to learn from our ancestors. Hey, enjoy the chicken. Have fun. Like I said, I'm going to be eating... I do have some chicken patties, like some frozen things in the fridge. I could throw those in the oven. I don't know. We will see. Let's see. Lived in a healthier way. Well, they had community and we didn't, which is always helpful. You know, when you have it... People can go through some truly terrible... I don't know. I don't want to say that, like, having a sense of community makes things easier, especially when you're going through times of, you know, severe hardship. But, you know, when you have family there, it can make things easier, you know, but doesn't mean people didn't struggle. I don't know. You get what I mean. I'm not gonna sit here trying to clarify shit. All we need to do is just make sure we're being thankful. As long as we're doing that, we're on the right track. As long as we're being thankful, as long as we're going in with the context of like knowing what our ancestors went through, understanding it, you know, and trying our best. As long as we're doing that, yeah, we'll figure it out. You know, we'll do it. Our generation can figure this out. We got it in the bag. Put that there. Dig those. Perfect. Alright, this is going pretty well. We are starting to lose some oxygen. This is carbon dioxide. Oh, okay. And it's... Wow, there was not much chlorine there, actually. It's all getting pressed down by this carbon dioxide. There's not even, like, that much gas here at all. There's really not much gas. Which I guess is a good opportunity to throw down an oxygen diffuser. But what's gonna power it? And that's the question. I really need to expand my power infrastructure, to be honest. That's like the #1 thing. How's it going? It's going alright. I really need to expand my power. That's like the #1 thing I need to be doing, because I just need to run a few more machines. Get some more oxygen. Nothing crazy happening. Things are going pretty well. Like, very well. We've cleared out all this area. This all used to be that slime shit. What is this game? Oh, this is Oxygen Not Included. This is a phenomenal game. If you ever heard of the game Don't Starve, this is basically that, but a... it's made by the same company, but it is a... oh, boy. Yeah, it's made by the same company, but it is a... like a colony simulator game. And I think it's great. It's fucking great. I love this game. Love this game. There are certain things that I have issues with as far as the game's... how the game... There are some issues I have with it. But it's a great game that really does something. Like, a lot of Clay Entertainment... Same with Don't Starve, honestly. Like, I have a lot of issues with it. But man, does it do so many things that no one else is doing. And so I can't help but, like, sit back and be impressed by it. You know? Because, God, this game does so much that no one else is doing. You know what? We're going old-fashioned here. I'm going to put down a manual generator, oxygen diffuser, and some old-school batteries. Still waiting for Project Zomboid to be stable due to you and everybody else. I honestly think at this point, it's like it's, I know a lot of Project Zomboid creators are, at this point, kind of just, like, waiting. Like, they don't really know when stable's coming out, so everyone's kind of just, like, sitting around in suspense as far as, like, again, you know, the Project Zomboid creators themselves. No one really knows what's happening. Everyone's just like... The feeling... I mean, they're on build, what, 42.9 now? It's like, you know, for the freaking third time. I know. It's like, at this point, I almost wish they would just be honest. Like, just give us, like, a rough date at this point. Like, it feels like they want to try to keep it as some kind of a surprise, but, like, just fucking tell us. Like, just let us know. Like, why? What's the point? Come on. Come on, there's no point in this. Like, clearly, I assume they have to be close to done, right? Again, like, I know I kind of got clowned on a bit for, like, commenting on how they're using, like, how the actual build numbers don't necessarily correspond to, whether or not things are, like, close to done, like, you know, being close to build 43, but at the same time, like, they definitely, you don't go to 42.9 and be like, oh yeah, multiplayer, the thing that everyone is waiting for, yeah, that's still like 6 months away. You wouldn't do that, right? Like, I wouldn't think so. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. There we go. I feel like we're being alienated. Man, everybody feels like they're being alienated. I mean, the Project Zomboid devs have had serious problems with their ability to communicate with their own fan base since the very beginning. You know, and it's only gotten worse. Only gotten worse. Now, come on, guys. It just feels a little bit ridiculous after a while. They haven't been able to communicate with the fan base as far as, like, things they're adding to the game. And now, on top of that, they're struggling to communicate with the fan base about the, about, like, when the new updates are coming out. And it's like, I don't know. Do you even want to be game developers? Like, that sounds mean, but, like, it's true. Like, do you even want to be game developers? It just feels a little ridiculous after a while. Nice. Give me that breathability, more oxygen. Oh, there's just shitloads of carbon dioxide up here that we dug into. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to, like, start actually... I haven't bothered, like, actually producing oxygen in a pretty long time. Because just haven't needed to. That's gonna change. Okay. Well, you see, the problem is, if they tell us what the ideas they have are, then, you know, then the fan base would be able to, like, critique them and give feedback. And, you know, the Project Zomboid devs can't have that. You know, they can't have people asking, like, genuine questions. They can't be... It's just ridiculous. You know, I don't even want to sit here and complain about it. I've done enough. I've done enough bitching and moaning about the Project Zomboid devs. At this point, like, for the love of God, just be willing to focus on what the fan base actually wants instead of what... It feels like they're just planning to sell the... Like, if I'm full disclosure, it feels like they're just trying to perfect... Like, what's happening is, like, between the ragdolls, the menu changes... trimming the fat on the game, making it way harder at the cost of the game's actually ability to be fun, and making it more of this, like, stock kind of survival game. It really feels Gonna switch it up. Favorite thing about... Okay. Yeah, it feels like they're just planning on selling the IP and being done with it at the end of this. Which, if they are, good for them. But, I don't know. Listen to the fan base in the meantime. Make it the game that they want it to be, please. You know? Anyway, favorite thing about oxygen not included. I gotta admit, that's harder than I thought it would be. I like dealing with the oxygen and the gases, like the gases and the liquids. I really like managing those. It gets obnoxious, mostly because of the power requirements. The power requirements for a lot of it is way too high. Like, honestly, the power requirements to do stuff in this game, like to just set up like a basic gas pump system, is way, 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 way too high. But when you can actually do it, it is super fun. I do really, really like it. I really, really, really enjoy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that in there. Maybe somebody doesn't have a mess table, and that's why. Go. I need a piece of furniture too. Okay, another flower pot. I like how unique the game is. There's nothing like it. Fluid, the gas system's fun. Making power networks for each floor is fun. The farming is quite nice. All the animals are cute. Yeah, I mean, I love so much about this game. But there's also just so much that I'm like, why? Why did you feel the need to do that? I don't know. I love Oxygen Not Included. I love a lot of Clay's games, but overall, you know, like I've said before, I think that they have issues with Paku Egg. Relocate that. There. Please do that ASAP. Please get those done ASAP. I love a lot of things about this game. I just wish it feels like at times they wanted too much for it to be like a hardcore kind of like colony sim. And it's like, no, this can just be like a really, really silly game. Like, there's not really a mode in this where you can just kind of, like, chill out and, like, trust that things are not gonna go to shit if you're not there to babysit your duplicants at all times. There's not really a mode for that, and I think that that is a kind of a failing that the game has, because that's what I'd be looking for, honestly. I'd love to see something like that, where I could just chill. But, even so, it's still a cool game. Okay, how's the oxygen production? Excellent, excellent, excellent. We got a lot of carbon dioxide coming from up here. That'll all get shoved down. It'll eventually work its way down here. The carbon skimmer is running right now. These dust caps have stopped working. Have stopped growing because of temperature. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Enjoy advanced research. Who are we bringing in? Got some fried mushrooms. We're actually doing well on food. I'm not worried about food right now. Excavation and medicine. We're not doing that. Piloting and machinery. Actually, yeah, I do want someone who has machinery. I want you doing operating. And I need you on shift 3. Need to build more toilets soon. Oxygen, slowly but surely. Not more polluted oxygen down here, but that's fine. Ooh, egg. Some polluted oxygen and chlorine. Oh shit, that chlorine's starting to come out. Okay, that's not that big a deal. It's a little annoying. guess this area is going to be the next one we got to start clearing out. Most obnoxious thing about this game, power being way too restrictive. That's up there. Your duplicates are pretty resilient, so as far as them dying, it usually doesn't happen, but when it does, it sucks. I mean, them getting trapped is probably the worst thing. Like, they do that way, way too often. Like, end up getting trapped doing something stupid, and you just have to kind of deal with it. And that always sucks. Like, that really fucking sucks. So yeah, I'd probably say them getting trapped, the duplicants themselves. And it's I know that, like, the fan base defends it by saying, like, oh, it's charming. It's part of, like, the story that the duplicants are so stupid that sometimes they just die. It's like, yeah, but that's not fun as a game mechanic, though. Like, it's not a fun game mechanic for your duplicants to sometimes just die. Because their AI just bugs out. Like, you can write a scenario for why the AI of your characters is bad, but it doesn't change the fact that the AI is bad and it's screwing over players. They're still never going to find that to be fun, you know? And I wish that the fan base would recognize that a bit more, engage with that a bit more, but I don't know. Speak of the devil. You have building. You have demolition. Like, dig yourself out. You'll be fine. Idiot. What the fuck are you doing? Climb down, you idiot! Shit like that. See? Shit like that. That's the most obnoxious thing about Oxygen Not Included. And they can try to justify it by saying, oh, well, canonically they're really, really stupid, so it makes sense, but it doesn't make it fun from a gameplay perspective. So, yeah, that's by far the most obnoxious thing. By far. I hope in a theoretical sequel they fix that, but I kind of doubt it. It seems like the fan base is completely willing to let them just have terrible AI. Terrible, 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 deeply terrible AI. And the fan base is just cool with it. Except that they're not. And they're clearly not. Because, you know, they demolish that? Yeah. Demolish that too. Except that the fan base is clearly not okay with it because the game didn't sell very well, you know? They're having to reinvent it again, try to turn it into something else. This is a mixture of piss water and crude oil. Ugh. There's an AI improvements mod. I will have to check that out. Alright. On the next build, I will take some mod suggestions for this game if you want, by the way. Happy to do that. Where are we? Yeah, take the better carrying. Go, Camille. Yeah, take piloting. That's a hat we haven't handed out yet. We do need more power. That's like the #1 thing. Like, we're fine on coal. It's not a big deal to keep running on coal for a little while, but be good to get on something else. What do we have? Crude oil. We gotta dig down for that. Petroleum, ethanol, or biodiesel. Natural gas. Okay. Produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're gonna save New Memphis. We're doing okay for right now. We'll come back to it in a sec. But I think it's about time to switch up games here. I'm feeling like it's about time to switch up games here. Or do something else. I'm not quite sure. We will have to see. Ah, thank you. Perfect. I don't know. What else can we play? Or just do something else? I don't know. Check some more recent game trailers. Oh, I do need to make a video. I've been meaning to make one about Dandelion Light, the new game being made by the Project Zomboid modders. That's what I'm actually pretty excited for. That looks really, really cool. I'll have to keep an eye on that one. What else do we want to be doing here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Open up Steam. Oh, I'll put my Steam friend code in there for all those who've never had a friend on Steam before. Put my Steam friend code in here in a sec. Ah, Allie, there you are. And there's Jarrence, too. I see you. Here, I'll throw it up. For all those who want it, there's the Steam friend code, and I'll put it on the YouTube as well. For those looking for it. For those who've never had a friend on Steam before, there you go. Perfect. Now, what do we want to be doing? What do I have in my library I haven't played in a good while? Ooh. Then it is also like 11 o'clock. I could come back in a few hours, I guess. How long have we been streaming for? I don't know. About 3.5 hours now. see. We will see, we will see. You know what? I'm going to hop off for a bit. I'm going to come back, and we're going to play... Could do Planet Coaster, could do Resident Evil 4. Could go back to Satisfactory. Stardew Valley, not Stardew Valley. We're already doing Colony Simulators. It's too similar. Feels weird. The Long Dark. I can't do the Long Dark until Reed's here. I know that he wants me to do Long Dark. Been wanting to play In Sound Mind. I've also been playing a bit of Graveyard Keeper. Maybe we'll come back to that at some point. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll play Project Zomboid. Who knows? I'll come back soon. I'll see you guys soon.